Hey, Mason Bruner here with REISift, and today in this video we are going to go over our brand new tool to show you how you can do virtual driving for dollars as well as plan your routes for your driving for dollars campaign. Alrighty, so first things first, you have to hop into your REISift account, and when you do, you're going to look on the left side and you are going to see SiftMap. Inside of SiftMap, what we are going to talk about specifically today is our Draw Polygon tool. This is the tool that is going to directly bolster your virtual driving for dollars campaigns as well as systematize your real life in-person driving for dollars campaigns. So let's show you the power and the benefits of this tool. First thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to put in a zip code. Once you do that, SiftMap is going to zoom in on that general location and is going to display the properties that are all within that zip code. Now we're going to start on a pretty wide scale, but the point of this is to get into a much smaller scale and farm specific communities. So you'll notice on the right side I have everything blurred here, and that is for the sole purpose of YouTube not deleting this video. And quite honestly, you don't need to see the addresses. You can see that there's some blurred tags down here. It tells you beds, baths, square footage, what type of residence it is, and what lists it lands on, whether it's off market or owner occupied. It tells you the amount of equity they have in the property and the estimated value. Now we're going to keep this blurred so our YouTube video can stay up and we can present you with this tutorial. This information isn't the most important. So let's go into how we're going to virtually drive for dollars and plan our routes. So we're going to scroll in on a specific community within the zip code that we are looking for. We're narrowing down. Now I have search while moving, so the SiftMap will be continuously loading while I'm moving. And now we're going to get in here, we're going to scroll around, we're going to find a decent little set of streets. All right, here's a good set of streets. And now we can use our polygon tool. So we're going to click our polygon tool. We're going to click, 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 and click. Now this doesn't just stop at 4 dots. You can have as many clicks and dots, make as many cool shapes as you want. We'll make a house shape just for the irony. And when you're done making your general shape for the location you want to have inside your polygon, you're going to double click and that will complete it. Now inside of this polygon, you see we have 196 properties. That might be a little bit too much for a campaign of the virtual driving for dollars, but you never know. So inside this, now we are seeing every home that is inside of that. Obviously, not every home is going to be the one we want, but the power of that lies in the virtual capabilities. So now when we click into a specific record, this is going to remain blurred. We can see a street view. Now we can go into the street view. We can look at the specific house and say, oh yeah, this thing is definitely not distressed. So we are not going to be sending this one any postcards or text messages or calls, but you can see the power of it, right? You can go straight to your virtual driving for dollars. You can see on the bottom that photo was taken in 2024. It's a relatively current photo. So you're going to do that as you farm through the polygon. Now, if you are looking for more specific properties, you can start using some of our filtering options. You could filter by the estimated value from minimum to maximum. You can maximize your buy box, criteria by selecting beds and baths. You can check the prospect lists. You can click some of these off and see which, if you want to target land or vacant, high equity, free clear, owner occupied, absentee owners, or all of those, you can check that and you can start niching down inside of your driving for dollars campaign. All of those will be noticeable here in the gray boxes on the bottom. Like I said, it's blurred, but right here is where that will show up. Next, you could check property types. You could obviously filter out by mobile homes, townhomes, single residence, all of the filters you'd have on any other sort of real estate map. And then you have your additional filters just to really hone in on your buy box. Square footage, lot sizes, year built, number of units, last sold date, vacant, owners, absentee in state. Additionally, if you make a mistake, you can hit clear filters. Down on the bottom, you have page scrolling. So if you had so many properties that you needed to scroll, obviously you can go to the next page. One real cool use case that you could target with the SiftMap polygon tool is you could go and you could do waterfront homes. Maybe you're looking for a personal property. So this is Manitowoc, Wisconsin. This is where I grew up. We're right on Lake Michigan. Maybe you want to go down to the south a little bit and see if there's any waterfront properties. Here we go. We got some waterfront. So you could take your polygon tool. You could go right along the edge of the water, right up to the road. Go down, and you can make your waterfront list. Now, what happens after you find properties that you're interested in while you are searching this? That is simple. If you like this specific property, you could checkbox it. Once you do that, you could hit add records to account. You can also do that from within the property details. You could add record to account. And then you could start your tags. How do you want to tag stuff like this to keep organized? Well, it's pretty simple. You're doing virtual driving for dollars. You could tag it virtual D for D. You could add it to your list. You could add it to your D for D list. And what do you do once that happens? Well, once that happens, you leave SiftMap. You go to your lists. You open up. You look for your D for D. You show properties. Once you're inside of the records page of that specific list, these are all different addresses, but once you do that and you're like, okay, I farmed my area, I want to get working on these, you could select the 10 properties. We should select all 12 properties. And now you can send it to skip tracing because you want to market to them. You want to get their phone numbers. You want to start calling. You could send it to your direct mail. We have direct mail inside of REISift. You could send direct mail to them. The point being is you can open up a map. You can select a specific location. You can farm a specific area with a polygon, avoiding clutter. You could filter out the properties to remove the ones you don't need. You can select them, send them right into your CRM, and you can begin marketing almost immediately. So that is the power of the new REISift SiftMap tool, and it's specifically the polygon tool. I hope this was valuable to you. If you want to sign up for REISift today because you in fact believe in the power of this tool, we want to give you a free month of REISift. All you have to do when you sign up and you select either the professional or business plan, in the coupon code area, all you got to do is type in FREESIFT. When you do that, you're going to receive your first month of REISift absolutely free. That will give you more than enough time to farm some areas, do some D for D, get some records, send some direct mail, get them skip traced, call them, and it'll give you plenty of time to onboard with us and go over some of the introductory steps to making sure that your REISift account is going to be extremely effective. So thank you guys very much. I am Mason with REISift. Leave a like, drop a comment if this was interesting to you, subscribe, and we will see you in the next video.